Hey, what's up, basketball fans around the globe? You're tuning into Basket Quality, where the legends of the hardwood come to life and the debates get as heated as a Game 7 finale. Before we dive into the video, do me a solid favor. Smash that subscribe button and hit the like bell harder than Dikemba Mutombo used to block those shots. The NBA has evolved, or as some of our legendary titans of the game would say, changed. But not always for the better, or so they claim. Today we're diving deep into why some of the most revered figures in basketball history are throwing shade at the modern game. Is it the flash over the fundamentals? The three-point rain over the paint game? Or maybe it's just the tight shorts that got looser over time? We're on a mission to find out. Through their unique experiences and deep knowledge of the game, these legends will share their opinions on the current state of the NBA, its challenges, and its triumphs. And in the end, I'll also give my own opinion on the current NBA. And I would like you to leave your comments on my opinion, player opinions, and anything else you'd like to comment on. Without further ado, let's dive into this journey through the eyes of basketball icons. So if you love basketball, legends, a good debate, or just here for the vibes, you're in the right place. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, and let's jump into this time machine as we explore why the legends of the game might not be vibing with the NBA of today. And who knows? Maybe we'll even change a few minds along the way. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Let's start off with Isaiah Thomas. He, two-time NBA champion and MVP of the 1990 Finals, whose cunning on the court and leadership led him to greatness, spoke about the risk the NBA faces, and this is what he said.
The strategy of the NBA, because the video game is the dunk shot, the free throw, and the three-point line. In all game and all offenses right now, they mirror the video games. The mid-range game does not matter anymore.
Next, we'll hear from Shaquille O'Neal, a giant of the courts whose opinion is highly valued, as Shaq is a constant analyst and critic of the NBA game, and his opinion on current basketball is not very positive. Shaq, a three-time NBA Finals MVP and two-time NBA champion, made a significant difference for his teams with a very different game from today's. Here's his opinion.
Come on.
Very sensitive, very soft, very political, but, you know, and I hate this term, but people say this is the era we live in, so I guess we have to accept it. And one thing I will not accept is okay play being looked at as great play. I ain't letting that shit slide ever. You know, I've been through the era of Mike, Charles, Malone, Stockton, all these great guys, so I know what greatness looks like. So, you know, I said something about Donovan Mitchell one time, and everybody, who everybody is, start bashing me. But they're not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I played with Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, D. Wade, LeBron James, Steve Nash, and if you ain't on that level, I don't know what great is.
Then, we delve into the competitive mindset of Reggie Miller. Nowadays, the NBA uses analytics a lot, and Reggie, a legend of the Indiana Pacers and five-time All-Star of the 90s known for his clutch shots and ability to stay calm under pressure, believes analytics are being overused. Here's what he thinks.
One of the chaotic things that we may have ever talked about here on Open Court. Analytics are good in showing certain trends, maybe, where guys particularly get most of their shots or where they're scoring from. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned scouting? There's no computer, there's no MIT geek that can tell me all that stuff. And looking at Shaq, how many touches, I don't need to see all that. I want a guy that I can trust on the ground, at a game. I don't need a formula to know that.
We'll continue with Kobe Bryant, a fierce competitor whose legacy transcends the courts and continues to inspire future generations. One of the things Kobe mentioned is that today's game is more about small ball and much less physical. What was Kobe's opinion on the game in today's league? We are about to find out.
It's more of, you know, small ball, you know, I mean, which personally I don't really care much for. I mean, I like kind of smash mouth, you know, old school basketball because that's what I grew up watching, you know what I mean? And, you know, I also think it's much, much less physical. much less physical. I mean, some of the flagrant fouls that I see called nowadays is just makes me nauseous. You can't touch a guy without it being a flagrant foul.
Is there a way to ever reverse that, you think?
I don't know. I mean, kids might be a little too sensitive for that nowadays.
Next, we'll explore Magic Johnson's vision. 3 times named NBA Most Valuable Player in the years 1987, 1989, 1990. He participated in many All-Star games, and at the time of his retirement, held the NBA record for assists, 99921. A master of the game whose ability to see plays before they happen made him a living legend. Here's what he thinks of the current NBA.
I just like it. I was just at Michael Jordan's 60th birthday party. He pulled me to the side. And we talked about that for 30 straight minutes.
Really? Because back in the day, you guys
played every game.
There was
no rest.
We want to play every single game. We couldn't wait to get out there on the court. And it's about your ego, your passion, your love for the game. It's about those fans who, like you said, paid their hard-earned money to watch you play this game of basketball. And then we're getting paid to play something that we love. I mean, so.
And we can't forget Charles Barkley, a dominant player on the court, and a frank voice off it who became an NBA commentator, so his opinion is highly valued. What's Chuck's perspective on the current league landscape?
Look at some of the three-point shooting from the big guys we got going in the NBA today. They don't have good numbers. We don't have any 7-foot guys shooting 45% from 3. But if you have a Shaquille O'Neal, a Moses Malone, even Charles Barkley, or Andre Drummond, or DeMarcus Cousins, if you don't let us post up and get the other team in foul trouble or draw the double, you just don't know how to coach.
We'll continue with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, whose mastery of the game made him one of the most dominant players of all time. The Pivot, winner of 6 titles, 8 MVP awards, and the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, tells us his opinion of the NBA, and this is how he does it.
Don't take 20 shots and a half. Will be 3-point shots. So by putting a premium on a low percentage shot, it's changed the nature of the game.
Do you think that's for the worse, for the better, just different? I mean, do you enjoy watching it?
It's different. I don't enjoy watching it as much, but I think the fans like it, so it's going to remain part of the game. A player that can deliver in the paint would change people's minds again, because the closer you get to the basket, the higher your shooting percentage goes, and coaches are aware of that. But trends are what they are, and
finally, we'll explore Big Ben Wallace's vision, known for his impenetrable defense and intimidating presence on the court. What does Big Ben think of the current state of the game in the NBA? We're about to see.
You know what, coaching and watching NBA transition to a different space.
Yeah.
It was okay, but the guys didn't want to work on their game. They didn't want to work on their game. I'm good as I don't want to work on no post move. I'm shooting jump. I said, you never know what position. Be ready for the moment. Anything can happen in the game. So it's more almost like a daycare. You got to babysit these guys to get them to do something they're getting paid to do. I'm like, are you serious? So basically, when you're assistant coach, they want to keep you there for 8 to 10 hours, but for what? Ain't nothing. They don't want to work out. I want to sit there and watch the same guys, same film. Everybody play the same. East Coast play the West Coast once back and forth, but most of the time you playing the teams in the East 4 or 5 times. Once you see them, you didn't see them. You don't need to watch them 6 or 7 times. And that's why we said about scout. I'm going to scout this guy 8 times. I mean, and hope you get better. But they don't want to get better. They happy with it at the moment. I ain't never seen so many guys never want to get better.
Different time, definitely.
They getting the money.
And just like that, we've crossed the finish line of today's epic journey, a voyage through the hearts and minds of the NBA's finest, the legends who've sculpted the game into what it is today. From the indomitable spirit of Isaiah Thomas to the unbreakable wall that is Ben Wallace, each story, each opinion has been a brushstroke in the vibrant canvas of today's NBA. These titans of the court have given us more than just critiques or praises. They've shared a piece of their soul, their undying love for basketball. Whether it was about the evolution of the game or the new challenges our modern gladiators face, each legend has illuminated a different facet of the diamond that is the NBA. But if there's one beacon that's shone brightly through our conversations, it's their unanimous blazing passion for the game. A passion that not only defined their careers, but continues to inspire future generations of players and fans alike. Their legacy is not just in records or trophies, but in the fire they've kindled in the hearts of millions around the world. So, as we wrap up today's journey, let's not just remember the debates or the differences. Let's remember the love for basketball that unites us all, from the legends of the past to the fans and players of today. And hey, if you've enjoyed this journey as much as I did, then do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash like, and drop your thoughts down below in the comments. Your support means the world to me. Until next time.